Hey YouTube, welcome back to KaetlerTCG. Today we're going to be trying out my slightly updated Mew VMAX list with Pokemon Go, trying out some copies of Pokestop in here, see if that extra draw power can't help us dig towards some more wins. Notable differences from the standard Mew VMAX list that you'll see here. I am playing the third Choice Belt in addition to Pokestops, playing that Echoing Horn to help get us some cheeky knockouts on basic V Pokemon before they can V-Star, bringing those back from the discard pile. Also playing the Pumpkaboo, trying to hedge against the Path of the Peaks quite a bit. And then, yeah, playing fourth Pokemon Catcher as well, trying to combine that with the Echoing Horn and stuff. I think Cyllene is basically a staple in Mew at this point, kind of necessary to help bring back some damage modifiers in the Power Tablets. As well as the three Choice Belts going to help us with our damage as well. Nothing too crazy outside of that, notably not playing any trekking shoes or Rotom phones, so this list could be a little less consistent than the standard Mew, but I think you almost have to take that sacrifice now with the deck, just trying to aggressively take knockouts and then take a one-shot or two on a V-Star at some point in the game. So yeah, let's hop into some matches here, see if we can or cannot do this deck some justice, and yeah, get some games. Hopefully they're good ones. Okay, hopping straight into a match here against Beza 2807 with the ADP deck box. I think it's pretty funny that we are playing an ADP format technically. There's Arceus V-Star, Dialga V-Star, and Palkia V-Star, so in a roundabout way, we're right back in ADP format right before rotation. Opponent's going first. Okay, both gonna take a mulligan here. Let's see what they're up to over there. Please don't start Pumpkaboo. That would be really sad. Okay, there's the Mew. Opponent is playing, by the looks of it, either Arc Intel or Palkia. This hand's got the Sparkle opening up. You get to take a mulligan. Okay, not so bad. Starting Mew. It's possible that I want to Ultra Ball. I could Ultra Ball for, depending on what they get. Just trying to plan my turn out here. Ultra Ball for the Meloetta, Sparkle to both, and then Pokestop trying to hit something else, but there's the capture. There's the Arc. The big charm on the Arceus. Alright. Okay, Ultra Ball isn't such a bad draw. Okay, let's Ultra Ball discarding or the Ultra Ball and the boss. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to get the Meloetta here, check our prize cards. We've got both the Mew VMAX, our Pumpkaboo is in deck, we've got all four Genesect, so we prized Cram-o-matic Battle VIP Pass. That's 1. We prized a Power Tablet, so that's 3. Prized a Pokestop. No, that's in our hand, sorry. Prized a Choice Belt, so that's 4. Prized a Fusion Strike Energy, and that's 6. Okay. So let's get the Meloetta. Let's Sparkle to both here. Trying to thin our deck as many item cards as possible. It is almost a little bit, not an upside, but kind of nice that we can't Pokestop over a... Okay, hitting a Quick Ball, discarding Mew VMAX does kind of suck though. Do have to discard a Choice Belt. Go ahead and get a Genesect, see if we can't chain this into a knockout on the Arceus V this turn. Okay, attach to the bench. 3 good ones, please. Battle VIP Pass. Broken deck. Okay, so we got the VIP Pass. Go ahead and get a Genesect, I would think. I think I'm just going to try and dig for it here. Let's go in Tablet. I need Escape Rope or Catchers to bring the Arc in the active. Okay, there's the rope. We've played 1 tablet, so let's see if we can't cram. No. Yeah, let's rope. We're going to do that regardless. Got 1 more Genesect available. Let's Cram-o-matic, discard this Pokemon Catcher. Do hit the tails, but let's Fusion Strike System. We do have the Genesect available to try and hit that. There's the next tablet. I do try... Let's Cram. See if we can't just hit a Choice Belt instead, but yep, we do hit that. Yep, okay. Opponent concedes. That is the strength of Mew. That kind of shows off what Mew's trying to do in this format, grinching on their V Pokemon before they can evolve into those beefy V-Stars is something this deck can really take advantage of. That's what the Echoing Horn's really trying to do as well. So Quick W against the Arceus and Teleon deck, showing one of the really big win cons of this deck is just targeting down their V Pokemon before they can attack. Especially with the Arceus needing 2 attachments, it can be pretty devastating, like we saw that game. Alright, so Meloetta start. Opponent's going to take a mulligan. Hand isn't too bad. It's got outs to draw cards, and it's got attachment and some modifiers. So, okay, up against Arc Duraludon. Okay. Bit of a tough matchup to navigate, especially without the basic energies. Not super respecting the deck anymore, but whoa. Playing the single strike Duraludon V, that's pretty good for me because that's going to make my life a lot easier on knocking this out this turn. With the Melodious Echo, it's 1 less modifier. Let's see if we can't just donk them. Is this just going to be me donking 3 people in like 5 minutes? Okay, let's bench the Mew V. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discarding Choice Belt, and I think we're just going to try and gun for it here. No real downside to doing that. Yep. Okay, let's go and get the Genesect. We've got 1 Sparkle prize. We've got all our Fusion Strike energies. We've prized a Pokestop, so that's 1, 2. We prized a belt as well. No, we didn't. We had 2 belts in hand, so we prized a Genesect, a Mew V, a Mew VMAX. That's 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the 6th one? Oh well. Doesn't look to be anything too relevant. Okay, Genesect down. Belt active. We will Fusion Strike energy. We will Rope. Fusion Strike system for 2. Alright, there's the Genesect. Fusion Strike system for... Let's Quick Ball. We only have... I'd consider doing just the draw 2 there, but knowing that my 4th Genesect is prized, trying to value these Fusion Strike systems a bit more. Okay, there's a VIP pass. Go and get a Mew V. Let's Quick Ball, discarding the Pumpkin. Don't think they'll be doing much path to peeking against us. Let's fail this. Play the Pokestop and draw 5. See if we can't hit that Sparkle. Okay, we do whiff. Pokestop. You're kidding. Okay, well, that's one of the reasons I don't like the Pokestop. But let's pass, I guess. That's really rough. Whiff the knockout and then proceed to Pokestop, 2 energies off. I can't be too mad at whiffing there, though. Crystal Cave. What else is our opponent got here? Much else? The research, probably going to get him into some good stuff. Yep, there's Big Dura. Don't really think we're going to do a lot this game no more. It's going to be sitting here trying to max Miracle while we take the 220 beats each time, so... That was a pretty rough turn of events for us, for sure. Okay, opponent does just pass. I guess we're probably just on the Max Miracle plan. Like an Ultra Ball. Discard these 2. Tablet. All the damage is just gonna try. We're gonna try and stack the damage up on here, anyways. So, system for 4. Okay, there's a Turbo. Tablet, Quick Ball. I'd ideally like to bump their Crystal Cave this turn. Draw 4. Where's our Sparkle? There, it's going to be here soon. Okay, Cram-o-matic for the heads. Going to get the Pokestop, try and mitigate as much healing as I can. I mean, I guess the Choice Belt is the same, plus 30. Okay, Fusion Strike System. There's the belts. And yeah, let's just, oh. Yeah. I forgot I pressed the second Mew VMAX. Alright, this wasn't our game. Let's just, let's pack it up. Alright, head into another game. Arctura, probably not one of your greater matchups. Just kind of being stuck there. Max Miracling, not playing the Psychic Energies. Disrespecting the Dura a little bit. Whiffing that knockout turn 1 was pretty rough. Losing the coin flip, going second. Oh, never mind. We're going first. Starting the Genesect. There's our Sparkles that we wanted last game, but oh well. Rapstark Issue V. Okay, going second. Probably looking to keep calling. Ultra Ball can discard the Pumpkin and a Sparkle. The Power Tablets aren't going to be super useful. Well, they'll still be good, but not as needed in this matchup, just because they do have that Psychic weakness on their big dudes. We are just going to get the Mew V down. I can probably afford to Cram-o-matic away the Power Tablet here. Getting Tails anyways. System for 1. Pokestop. Okay, we did. We just love milling these Fusion Strike Energies, don't we? VIP Pass. Go ahead and probably just get double Genesect here. Draw 4. Let's rope. Draw 1. Attach the Fusion Energy and pass it over. I think that's all we're gonna do. I want to save this boss for gusting up this Urshifu if they get it to the bench somehow this turn. That's kind of my priority, is just taking these big knockouts. Don't really care as much about the Subbles. Okay, looks like they're playing the Melanie Urshifu list. That's been making the rounds, I think on Twitter maybe. Playing the Pogo Blastoise, the Radiant one, of course, not the Stage 2 that people are memeing with. I remember I played against the, what's it called? The Centiskorch with the Blastoise and the Charizard. Of course, our opponent hits the 3 items. It's pretty sick. Always feels so good when you hit the 3 items on the Pokestop. Just your stadium drawing you 3 cards is pretty cracked. The Yoga Looper. Smash Uppercut's also a pretty decent attack, honestly. The Fish. The Broken Fish. Go get the Melody? Is our opponent just trying to gun for the Furious Blows here? Excuse me. It's getting late. Nice thing about this Mew VMAX list is these games probably be over pretty quick. I can probably fit 3 or 4 matches in less than 30 minutes. There's the Urshi. Yeah, opponent's just going to try and smack me with the Furious Blows here. Ultra Ball, get a Sobble probably. Oh, they're just playing a Turbo list. Okay. Oh, I should have known that with the Mew anyways. I am a big advocate for the Turbo Urshi. Did play that to a regionals this year. I do think that G-Max Rapid Flow in a vacuum is probably the best attack in this format without Manaphy existing. Okay, so we can Sparkle. No, we want a Quick Ball first. I don't really want the boss at this point. Knowing what they're up to, they can't. They've got that Urshi on the bench. But... Okay, let's get the Mew here. Probably, possibly playing into them, but okay. Let's go ahead and Sparkle to both. Never mind. I did discard one of those earlier. Draw 4. Is there any merit to horning them here? Probably not. So let's just Ultra Ball. They're going to have enough two prizers anyway, so the horn isn't going to be super useful in this match. And it looks like everything in their deck will die to a base Technoblast anyways on the Mew VMAX, so I don't really feel like I need to be that worried about this Power Tablet either, so let's go ahead and Cram-o-matic. Tails, that's fine. Just want to draw the cards here. It says 190, so I guess they could gust it to the bench, Pump Shot, and then Passimian Sight. But that's a lot to hit. I wouldn't bank on them hitting that this turn. So, but this Meloetta is not going to do much either. Yeah, I think I'm just going to discard it, knowing that I'm basically dead out of fusion energies. One's in the prize cards, but let's go get another Mew V. Got one more Fusion Strike system, so let's draw 4 here. Guess we can attach this to the bench and then bump, so they don't just have the free energies. Can use this. Okay, discarding our second boss kind of sucks, but do have a triple catcher in hand, so that's got to be something, right? So we can just Max Miracle for the knockout. Not have to worry about our negative effect of the Technoblast next turn. Let's take 2 press cards. There's our third Fusion Strike energy. Pokestop. Pokestop has not super impressed me in these games. That is just the RNG of it, though. I have been, I feel like I've been getting the short end of the stick on that. I have discarded more Fusion Strike energies than I would have liked to hoped. Nature of the beast on your milling random cards at the top of your deck. Okay, there's the Crobat V. Probably just going to try and gun for the Melanie. Really curious to if they're playing Sight plus Passimians. You'd think they'd want to, because that would essentially represent... Yeah, Sight Passimian is way better than Zig would be here. But I guess this has the diversity of being good against Manaphy's. Okay, opponent's drawing pretty gas. Trying to hit the Melody with looks hit. Excuse me on that big yawn. Hits the broken heart emoji. Oh, okay, concede. So they whiffed. Taking out Urshifu, Turbo Urshifu list. Something promising maybe we could take a look at. Seems like a decent idea. Yeah, possible that the list I've been playing around with the Dark Pokemon is kind of outdated at this point, with Mew VMAX being on the decline, and the Pump Shot Shenanigans being a good idea going against opposing Manaphy's, especially with the Yoga Loop. You can kind of do your thing. Alright, let's see if we can't get 1 or 2 more good games here. Probably going to be a bit of a shorter video, but... Okay, we're going first, which is nice. We don't start with a basic Pokemon. Kind of nice that we mulligan those 3 Fusion Strike package energies back into the deck then. No pumpkin? No pumpkin. Charizard VMAX, Broken Deck, Gmax Wildfire. Was helping out a viewer make a Gmax Wildfire deck on stream this night. They're looking to get some Arceus V-Stars still though, so that is something they need to work on. Okay, Genesect V is the starter. This hand is not so bad. We've got the ball cards to help us set up. We've got the Pokestop as our stadium. Radiant Heatran, little derpy dude. I remember when there was so much backlash on this artwork when this came out because it just looks so derpy, but he's just chilling out. You can't hate on the Radiant Heatran. He's just a Raging Blast, boiling blood like magma circulates through its body. Heatran's a legendary, right? It's not like a pseudo-legendary or anything. Okay, Quick Ball. You know, I'm gonna Cram-o-matic first. Discard a Pokemon Catcher. Okay, heads. We're gonna go and get probably a VIP pass here. Check some prize cards. We prized a Quick Ball. Prized a Sparkle. Prized a tablet, so that's 3. We prized a... No, we didn't prize a crown. Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and get our VIP pass going here. Let's go get a Mew V and a Genesect. Let's also go ahead and quick ball discarding, I think, the Pokestop. Right. Maybe the catcher. Get another Genesect. And then I'm going to quick ball discarding that Pokestop and go ahead and get a Mew V. Let's go ahead and draw 4, conserving that Power Tablet for later on. Trying to get an attachment here at least. Let's Choice Belt one of our guys, play the Pokestop down. Let's get our second Fusion Strike system, trying to find some energies. Not so lucky, but we can Cram-o-matic away a Battle VIP Pass and hope to hit a heads. Okay, we got a heads, so let's go get a Fusion Strike energy from the deck. So let's grab that. Let's attach it to the probably the belted Mew V. We can switch into that one, and we can use our last Fusion Strike system for 3 cards. All right, and I think that is going to be the turn. Going to pass or retreat into this Mew V, and let's not risk discarding those Fusion Strike energies or any bosses or anything. Yo, not the greatest Pokestop. Let's hit him with the Broken Heart. The downside of Pokemon or Pokestop, if you're not playing lots of items, it's not going to be very good for you. So most of my PTCGO opponents, from what I've done, have just been willy-nilly activating the Pokestop. There is a example of some poor sequencing from our opponents. Quick balling first lets you bring a non-item card out of the deck, which makes you more likely to mill over the items, which is pretty important to think about. It's kind of something you want to think about regardless anyways, with the sequencing there. Just try and maximize your odds of hitting what you want that turn. That's how you should be thinking about your games, at least. Opponent gets the Arceus. Our goal of this next turn is just going to be trying to target that down, because without that, the G-Max Wildfire isn't going to do much, and Radiant Heatran can be pretty scary, though, because they can just threaten the 310. I'd honestly be more scared if they belted up the Heatran this turn. Are they doing like Mango Basin E-Switch shenanigans to try and power up the Arceuses out of nowhere? And notably, a lot of Charizard VMAX, well, not some, I've seen some VMAX, Charizard VMAX lists that are only playing the 2-1 line, so possible that they did discard their 1 copy. But the U usually, yeah, there's the ordinary route anyways, so. Looks like opponent is going to get a clean research for 7 here off that fish in their hand. So up to us to hit that Gust effect. Discarding a couple of Pokemon Catchers that last turn was not great, but. Who else remembers when Pokemon Catcher just did not have that first clause? The flip a coin? I remember. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Okay, they have the 2 Arceus down now, so guess we'll try and target down that one with the double turbo. Smart of them to split the Choice Belt and the energy apart, so I'm not getting a maximum value out of a Gust effect, but the Weird Ear V, okay. What's the ability of this called? Frontier Road and Side Shield Bash. Interesting. Is it 40 plus? Oh, it's 40 times. I thought it was 40 plus 40. That's way worse than I thought it was. Alright. The double turbo is really making me think of where I want to evolve this, because I want to put the Mew VMAX on this one, but then I'm also incentivized to put the double turbo somewhere else because of the fusion energy, but I want the Mew VMAX to be on the thing with the Choice Belt, so kind of a tough decision, but I guess we can just Ultra Ball. Thin the deck of the other ones so we can feel a little better about Pokestopping later on. I'm still not really a big fan of doing that yet, though. Well, this kind of helps. We can put it on both. Let's see if we don't draw something that informs the decision a little better here. That's tough. That's not what we wanted. Phil. Yeah, let's attach here. I'm probably... Yeah, if I have to use a modifier to gust and knock out a... Would really like to not have to... okay, more fusion energies, but that's how it's got to be. Using up a tablet there is not ideal, but I'll definitely do it to take a couple prize cards here. But we do just have, we have it rolled up if they don't have the Marnie for us here. I know these Arc Charizard decks don't really play Path as much as the normal Arceus decks do, so the Marnies and Roxannes out of our opponent are not going to be nearly as strong as from some other decks, which is pretty nice. But as is, we do just have the knockout on a V-Star in hand if they do find a way to attack with one. Also curious if these lists should be playing Pumpkaboo, because then you could... Pretty sick if you went bench Heatran, have an existing Magma Basin in play, Basin, Pumpkaboo, play the Basin again, then you can power up a Heatran in one turn. It also synergizes with your Starbirthing and stuff. Seems like it might be a little more effective and a weirder, but... Okay, well, nice thing is our opponent cannot Raihan for the attack here plus... disrupt our hand, so I feel like we're going to be a pretty good position regardless of what our opponent can do here. Opponent does have the energies for the Raihan, but that's what I'm assuming they're probably going to go get. I would think that would be playing Raihan in a deck that attacks for 5 energies on one of their guys at least. I like the Raihan in these non-Inteleon Arceus decks. Gives you an out to Starbirth for the attack if your opponent does manage to chase down your Arceus V with the attachment turn 1. Okay, there's their 2 cards off the Starbirth. See what they've got there. See if they've got the Raihan. Or the Basin E-Switch play, that works too. That's probably scarier. Oh, there's the Raihan. Although I will admit that the Basin on the Radiant Heatran is just really menacing. Just seeing a little one prizer up to that much damage is pretty crazy, but don't think we're going to have to worry about too much this game. I think we're just going to go double tablet, attach the bench, and then just try and lock up a boss effect in hand for the turn after for game. Yeah, we've got one boss left, and we've got a couple catchers, so that's going to be our goal at least. It's pretty hard for us to take the knockout on another V-Star. I don't think we even could, because we are down. Yeah, that's kind of where conserving the tablet comes in, because you can knock out 2 V-Stars. There is the Cyllene though, so lots of choice belts coming in clutch there. Okay, opponents get some energies on their bench Arc V-Star. Thinking they might be having the chance. There's the Pokemon Catcher for next turn. Let's just start off the turn by double tabling, showing our opponent what is up. Okay, let's switch to the bench. Draw some cards. Fusion Strike System. Draw 2. There's a Sparkle. I'll just burn that, but... Now we are going to be threatening the... Meloetta Echo if they do knock this out. Okay, I'm pretty happy just cross fusion striking for the Technoblast. That's 300, so that's the knockout on the big V-Star. Now without the Roxanne Path, I don't think they can do much this game. Sick. Broken deck, broken deck. Probably just gonna... I wouldn't be surprised to see them just come in with a nice little Raging Bomb. What is it? Raging Bomber? Raging Blast? No, I thought it was Raging Bomber or something. I don't know. Probably shouldn't be putting the word bomb on Pokemon cards, I guess. The boss. Okay. Opponent's playing directly into the Meloetta Echo. Attach Raging Blast for the knockout, and then, yeah, they're just going to get bossed. Give her opponent the well played. Always got to show some good sportsmanship. That's in paper events too. Always say GG's. Don't be salty. It's just a game. Okay, let's go ahead and use this boss. Let's take the game. Boom. Okay, so, yep. Opponent concedes before we can take our prize cards. Kind of annoying. Well, my 2 battle points on the ladder. 50 coins, and I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight with the Mew VMAX. So I'll show that list again before we head out here, but just to recap, we kind of just showed the strength and weaknesses of the deck. I did make a pretty big misplay in that second, or I guess, yeah, the deck, regardless of my play, seems pretty good. The Pokestops milling over quite a few Fusion Strike energies was kind of awkward. That happened quite a few times, but that was my choice to activate it. Kind of was just activating it out of desperation a couple times there because my hands were kind of dead, and it backfired a bit, but seems like a decent and promising idea still. Probably want to put a bit more time into it than just a couple games in the ladder, see how to formulate a real opinion on the card, but for now, seems like a decent option as your stadium, but list isn't perfect, felt pretty good, so from there, yeah, will be streaming. I'm going to be announcing an actual schedule coming up for twitch.tv/KaetlerTCG, at least. Probably going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings, with Mondays being a little bit longer because I don't work at my real job there. Real jobs are important when you're playing Pokemon cards because this game is very expensive and quite time-consuming, so... Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching for today. You can follow me on Twitter at KaetlerTCG. Check out my Discord server, which is got an invite on my Twitch channel and stuff. But yeah, streaming at twitch.tv/KaetlerTCG. Also check me out for some more videos on here. I'll be doing a lot more deck profiles for Worlds, and then hopefully a tier list video at some point too. But got lots of fun ideas for some fun content. Just going to be starting off and trying to get this channel going. Yeah, take care. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. See ya.